Now brighten up everyone's day with the new wild and wacky singing, talking
Lance,
the largemouth bass.
It sounds a bit fishy to me.
Watch every time
Lance.
he senses you're near. This amazing mounted fish leaps to life. Realistically detailed, his mouth moves in sync to music.
Lance
He is singing right to you, whether he's mouthing off.
JT ain't better than me. He never even tried to fly to outer space.
Bass is quite a catch, fully animated with flapping tail.
Please kill me. I am a total abomination and need to put an end to this misery.
Call now to order
Lance.
the largemouth bass for only $19.99 plus shipping. Call now.
Dave was deep in dissociation, Dan.
What happened?
That's my favorite part of the. Well, I'd say the Fred Bullock's my favorite part of Best in Show, perhaps.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of Best in Show, hey everybody, we're live. It's us, the Stoning Rolls. We're hanging out with you here. It's
man.
Beanie. It's the Beanie episode. We all got our beanies on. You can put your beanie on too. Hang out with us here for the next hour or more. Who knows? And if you're feeling up to it, subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/The Stoning Rolls, because you get extra show. You get extra show before, you get extra show after. We got the pre-roll, we got the roach clips after. We got all kinds of fun stuff hanging out here. We got incredible things in store for you today. We have a game that we're playing. We're playing Wait What? We're bringing it back. We're bringing back Wait What? We're revisiting.
No,
and
we'll bring it back because it's the lie. Yeah. Come on, man.
This is oh man.
Hi, Stoney's bike.
Hey Stoney.
I don't know if anyone can hear Aristotle. I can't. I hear the Stone and Rolls theme song real loud.
But you know, this usually means it's you and me somehow. We're the ones off air.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. He's the one that's fine.
Hey Judella.
Can you hear me? Also,
Oh, there he is.
let me go
Welcome to the
one more time.
show.
This is the intro.
There he is.
Here we are, bringing you the Stoning
there we go.
Rolls.
There we
Here,
go. Can everyone hear Aristotle? There we go.
You can
I
dub
love
yourself in later.
I will dub
Yeah.
this. That was an incredible intro. Let me just revisit the intro in my head.
We heard most of it, I feel like.
I heard a bunch of it, and then it turned into chaos, as the show usually does.
That's why we're here. Hey everybody, what's up, Stony Spike? What's up, Judella78? Look, I don't watch the news, and I haven't watched the news for weeks. I don't watch the news anymore. I get my news from Lee. I don't know where you get your news, but I don't think there's a better place. Lee, can you tell me what's going on in the news?
Well,
What happened?
News already. Well, okay. First, I got one thing. Maybe you heard about it. Did you hear about the bear who broke into the Rolls Royce, destroyed the insides? Did you hear about that story?
Why not a Jaguar breaking into a Jaguar?
Did you hear about it?
I didn't hear about it, but I don't like that he broke into a Rolls Royce.
This
He seems
happened
more
in
like a
California.
Cadillac type of animal.
These people called their insurance company with a video of this bear breaking into their Rolls Royce and destroying the insides. It's all caught on a security camera.
He didn't go for a joyride.
They wanted $142,000 in damages.
Why?
From the bear?
Yeah,
Why damage it?
Yeah, and then, well, because they thought they could get $142,000 out of it. When the investigators in the claim looked at the video, they thought, wow, that bear looks a lot like a human in a bear costume. And when they went to investigate the house, the guy just had this bear costume in his closet. So he
Just
is going
barely
to jail.
So he broke into a car,
and then
Why damage?
did
did he bear it all?
He bared it all for the cameras. And then detectives found 2 additional claims with 2 different insurance companies. So this was a scam. Clearly, he thought he could get away with.
But it was his car?
That's what it's
Like,
very.
why would he just sell the car? I don't know.
So he tried to do an insurance fraud scam with the bear costume because he said that seems like I don't know. It seems
Honestly,
pretty convoluted.
I gotta say, A, creative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Applaud the creativity because if you look it up, you can look it up right now.
Bada bada babe bop bop buddha bope bop bop.
The Bop Bop Buddha Booby bear costume was actually a pretty good bear costume. Honestly, all the guy should have done, he should have studied the way bears move more. He would have gotten away with it.
That was his.
What should he have watched?
Well, nature documentaries. You watch like how it's just like they're lumbering. Their movements are a little slower than everything.
The video you showed me earlier of a bear, he was moonwalking, I believe. So
yeah,
slowly.
Do they walk around? They walk around on their hind legs.
That's when the bear's scared of a cat or a dog. Clearly, in the video they do this. But this guy, he was bending his arms like the way humans do.
Doing the YMCA.
He was over there. He was doing the Macarena. No, I've never seen a bear do that. The guy, honestly, if he would have just taken, he knew he was going to get $142,000, invest $5,000 ahead of the game
in school
in movement classes.
Yeah, you got.
Couldn't you hire a real bear for that? Probably.
You could probably buy a real bear.
Honestly, that's a good idea. But then you got another person involved in the scam. The guy's going to be like, "Why are you hiring a bear?"
Well,
I think
why? What are you doing
for the weekend?
No questions asked.
Just to feed him my car.
That's where the big question comes. What if you had a bear?
I've barely had one. Look,
I keep thinking of the bear from Super
Call the
Troopers.
Bear.
The Bear is a TV show.
I don't remember the bear in Super Troopers.
There was a bear in the movie The Great Outdoors. Remember that? There's a big old bear in
remember
that.
when they shoot him in the butt?
Yeah. I do remember that.
Okay, so maybe you heard about this. I have one more piece of news that I thought was fun. It has nothing to do with politics. Oh, by the way, did you guys hear that Linda McMahon from the WWE is going to be the head of the Board of Education? Anyway,
I saw a picture of her because I just recently watched the McMahon himself documentary on Netflix or whatever. And so I recognized her from that. And I was like, whoa. I don't even know. I saw an image of it, so I don't read the news. I don't watch the news, okay? I'm not a person who understands what's going on in the world, but I did see a picture of her, and I was like, that's the wrestling lady. So she's gonna do what?
She's going to be the head of the Board of Education for the United States of America. Anyway, on to the news that I found. I thought this was good. Maybe y'all heard about it. Have you heard about how Sabrina Carpenter's song led to a priest's demotion for mishandling church funds?
No, but she's pretty good. I like her music.
You haven't heard about this?
Oh my God.
Very appropriate. Okay, so like a lot of lore, this is from NPR. Like a lot of lore, it all started on Halloween, October 31st, 2023. Carpenter released a music video for her song Feather, which takes place partially in a Brooklyn church. To the tune of the upbeat song, it shows a series of incidents in which she either kills or witnesses the death of several men who have behaved badly towards her. Carpenter drives a pink hearse to the church. A lot of bad stuff done in the church. The
pink hearse. That's going out in style.
Yeah. The parish did not follow the diocesan policy regarding the filming of the church property, which includes a review of the scenes in the script. Basically, the guy who was in charge of the church took the money from the film shoot and didn't tell the rest of the church that their church was going to be used in this music video.
Yeah,
and the music video came out and the people saw it. They're like, "Hey, wait, that's our church." When did she shoot there? Nope.
I always wonder where that money goes when you put it in that basket. It goes toward
Brenda Carpenter.
Yeah, she's been putting on music videos. I don't trust it, that little basket. You ever go to church and they pass around that little basket and you put money in it?
Oh,
I don't trust it.
In it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I got kicked out.
And it led to the investigation of
eating their little cookies too.
Well, they don't fill you up. You got to eat a whole bunch.
You just kept going to the back of the line.
They weren't stamping hands or anything. They're crazy.
He just kept putting different mustaches on over your mustache.
I was an altar boy. I had access to those.
fake mustaches.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Anyway, that's the news. That was a short little news segment. Two little ditties, because sometimes it's good to take your mind off of the serious things that are going on. By the way,
that's why we're here. We're here to lighten the mood, lighten the load.
It did lead to investigating, which is great. That led to investigating the mayor. It's fantastic. Yeah. I read a terrible story today about Texas clearing thousands of acres for deportation facilities.
Those are called concentration camps, Lee. That's what that's called. This is where America is going. Look, I was just saying how we like to lighten the mood, but that's not a good thing.
Them's are facts.
Let me just put up this card here so you could take a screenshot if you want to help actually combat the what would they call this? The Nazification of America? Is that what this is?
Yeah, you could call it that.
The Nazification of America. So y'all, these are ways you can help support your fellow human beings in this country. If you want to take a screenshot, you can contact Planned Parenthood, the National Center for Transgender Equality, also Lambda Legal and American Union. Those are great ways you can combat this. Even if you tried to combat this with your vote and we lost on that. So there's other ways. Got to keep moving forward.
There are also a lot of places where undocumented people can go to. I will make a graph of that. I didn't get a chance this week, but I will make a graph of that because
you know what I like though? I like bears ripping up Rolls Royces. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I want to see a real bear in a Rolls Royce.
Yeah,
you know what
bear
I also
versus
love doing like when I see the news that's so scary and stuff like that, sometimes I'll just dissociate for hours.
For hours.
Yeah, that's my thing.
I know that we've got some exciting dissociative videos this week. Shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all, this is a segment that we've been playing around with and we love. It's the brand new segment, and it's called Dave's Dissociation Corner. Or Den.
Yep.
Dave's Association Den.
Right, well, welcome to my little weird corner of the internet. All right.
Excited to see what we got this week.
Yeah, last week was a little bit of a soft open, I think. The election just happened and I was in a daze. And my algorithm fed me some crazy stuff, but
whoever has the screen, click watch stream, or else we're not going to see this.
Yes.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll click that. Uh-oh. Let me click this, and we're back. Cool. Yeah, this is exciting.
Oh, there we are.
This is also featuring this week this wonderful art made by Stony Spike.
Stony Spike, killing it as always.
Much better job than the AI.
Nice.
Who's planning on using.
We do like humans doing things still, right? We're still on board with humans doing things because I
dig a good human.
I like when humans do a thing.
I went back to kind of to look at last week's, and I had to bring this one back.
That one makes me happy.
Just as a mood setter, I guess.
It does set the mood.
Yeah,
that's a dancing dog. Nobody.
Next time I'll go full screen.
Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
Do you have any bears ripping up cars?
Oh, that's all my videos this week. Were bears ripping up cars.
So what do you got for us?
This one. All right, I'm gonna go full screen here, guys. So I'm gonna fly blind for a second, because I have not figured this out yet.
Yep. See, pushing buttons is hard.
So this week, it's a little less zone out material. But this one, we're going to start you nice and easy. I'm going to lull you in with this amazing, adorable, three-legged friend that I found on TikTok.
What is this? Oh, look at this guy.
I mean,
he gets
it could
around.
be a guy in a dog costume, I guess.
I don't like that.
That's from Dexter Doggeroy.
I love that.
I mean,
he's a little Springer Spaniel. He's
honestly,
coming up.
there are so many more. Like this must be this internet dog, and he's the best. Look at him.
Yeah, look at this guy.
So
why does he walk like that?
Well, he's balancing probably, or he's just super sassy. I mean,
I dig the sass factor. For
I love that.
Yeah, I think that's learned. You know, he's learned how to balance pretty.
He's getting hemorrhoids.
I bet you it's a lot easier to walk on two legs if you've only got three and you're used to four. See?
Yeah. I mean, I see a lot of dogs just not do that.
Yeah.
We love it.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
This is the intro music. We're dissociating real good here at the Stoning Rolls, y'all. So remember to like this if you're watching.
Yes.
What do we got here?
So... you know, some of the corporate social media accounts have gotten kind of unhinged from time to time, like the Wendy's Twitter and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one, I mean, I didn't double check it, but it says it's from official Nutter Butter.
I've heard about the Nutter Butter account and how
That's
weird
my favorite.
it is.
I love a Nutter Butter. I can eat the whole package.
I wish I had some right now. Nutter Butter.
I should have got that.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't have a way to prep you guys for, I think, all of the videos from here on out. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We'll just have interim music until you play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's 3 p.m. on a Friday. Stop the floor. Time, we're going to the forest. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. We're going to the forest. Yes. Yes. We're going to the forest.
Oh man, I love it.
Yes. We're going to the forest.
That's incredible. Oh wait, there was a scary thing at the end. There was a very scary thing at the end. And then the three-legged dog walked in.
What are you talking about? Everybody was all dancing. They're happy. They're saying yes.
What? I feel like we're getting murdered.
Is that Mr. Nutter Butter?
That is the guy. That's Mr.
It's
Nutter.
like the ring. That's like.
Hold on.
I love it.
It's the peanut guy. Wait, the peanut guy from Planters. That's a different guy from a different whole other thing.
With the monocle?
Did they grind up that guy and put him in Nutter Butters? I feel like they
Soap piercer?
Ooh,
I mean,
yeah,
I don't
just
know.
like
Do you want to
Soap
see it
Piercer.
again? Maybe
Let's
look
see
for
this
the hidden
again.
clues.
I'll watch that all night. Might give people seizures.
3 p.m. on a Friday. I don't know what.
Time, we're going to the forest. Yes.
What's
I
in
want
the
to go to the
forest?
forest.
Yes.
That guy.
Yes. Yes. We're going to the forest. Yes. Yes. We're going to the forest. Yes.
I like that they showed their own little
What
screen.
does it have to do with the cookies?
It's a good
I don't know
box.
Scotty's bike.
Oh wow, that is terrible. What? That is terrifying. I mean, it's not terrible. It's terrifying. It's great. It's scary.
something.
I feel dissociated, but I feel also scared at the very end there.
I'm very scared.
What else have we got?
Well, all right. I mean, how do you follow that? I'd say pretty easily with this one.
Everybody's Dave's Dissociation Den.
This
Welcome.
one is from the Masked Musical Pony.
I feel like something disastrous is about. Oh yeah. Okay. Somewhere out there. Look.
For me, it's the flush at the end.
The flush is a little good button.
Yeah.
As a musician,
the fact that
I
the fact
feel
that nothing happens and you want it to happen. You all were thinking this centaur is gonna fall, right?
I was thinking.
Is it a centaur? It's a reverse centaur.
Toilet. Is it Torcent?
A Torcent. Listen, as a musician, my hat is off, even though it's still on. My hat is off to this guy because he's using his environment as his instrument, or this woman, this person, this centaur, or Torcent.
Yes, this Torcent.
It's something that you can watch like 30 to 40 times.
I like the song. It's a waltz, ladies and gentlemen. This is in 3/4. We love it. We love it here. Disassociation Den, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I mean, if that last video wasn't your jam, may I offer you a horse of a different color?
Oh no.
Entirely.
All right, Dave's Disassociation Den is advancing.
We're flying through today because we have 5 this week.
We can
dissect this one a little bit more if we need to. This one's from Ket Horse.
I think we should. They're sharing a burrito.
Each other.
Those horses are in love.
The horses love each other.
Should we not play that one again?
Probably not, but I can take
with the sound off.
I don't know how to turn the sound off.
I'm gonna have to turn the sound off after. I think we're gonna
Isn't
turn
there a little volume thing there?
Yeah, I tried that last time. It played like full blast.
I can mute it. I just muted it. So if we want to show it again, ladies and gentlemen, this is because of copyright. You know, we can't play all this pop music.
You can play Dave's cool driving down the LA freeway theme song.
Oh yeah. Let's play that.
There we go.
Works.
That actually works. Yeah.
It actually works pretty well.
It works better, I think. Oh man.
Yeah, just use this music.
What I love about this one, Dave, is that it tells a full, complete story.
Yeah.
There's a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
There was a 3-act structure.
You can't really loop that one.
You can if you want to watch a great story over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's uplifting.
Speaking of great stories, Lee.
Oh, that was a good segue.
I've been paying attention.
Dave's Disassociation Den.
Harry Potter.
What is this?
Let's see.
Boy, I haven't seen you since you was a baby, Harry, but you're a bit more along than I would have expected, particularly round the middle.
I'm not Harry.
They're dancing too seductively. This is weird. They're cartoon children.
Well, of course
dancing.
You are. Got something for you. I don't know you've sat on it at some point, but I imagine
like
it'll
doing
taste
moves
fine just the same.
Flash dance or something.
Baked it myself, words and all.
His gift is flying around his hand.
What?
Thank you.
It's not every day your young man turns 11 now, is it?
The mocap got crossed. The mocap wires got crossed. I think they were doing flash dance.
I'm glad you like that, Lee. It's from Forever Lizzie, and there's more. I stumbled across many more in my search for just these 5 random videos, but there's different scenes, and they're all doing this whatever generation dance.
Boy, I haven't seen you since you was a baby, Harry, but
not one of them is flossing.
I would have expected, particularly round the middle.
I'm not Harry.
It's the gasps and the.
I am.
Well, of course you are. Got something for you. Afraid I might have started at some point, but I imagine it'll taste fine just the same.
I don't know what to think.
I'm to myself, words and all.
Can you imagine watching the whole movie?
Thank you.
It's not every day your young man turns 11 now, is it? Hey?
Goes with the music. Everything goes with that music. It turns out.
Every week might have to be that, honestly.
That might be the intro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is disturbing, Judella. 78.
That is,
yeah, it is.
all I
It was
have.
beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe.
There's no breathing in the show.
Ooh. Then
Wow.
I'm glad because you have a whole library of that. You could go down a deep Harry Potter hole.
What else do we got?
That's it. Oh, man.
That's it. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's our Dave's Disassociation Den. Like the music. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our new favorite sketch. Dave brings us, he procures these incredible videos for us to react to genuinely react
my
to.
eyeballs. I'm gonna make sure somebody's going down with me.
That was incredible.
That was incredible.
Oh my God.
Hope it helps.
Oh, it hurt. Wait.
That's it.
I know. I'm just trying to throw you off. Wait, what? We don't have wait what this week. It's because it's the law.
Come on, man. Yeah. See, I knew it would come into play.
Huh?
What?
Perfect. No need for take two.
No need for take two. Man, I gotta tell you, what a week. What a week. What a life. What a year. We're almost in 2025, guys. We're almost in 2025. Yeah. What are we gonna do?
We had a fun time the other day.
We did have. We had a great time the other day.
Out.
We saw a car fart.
Chucky.
We ate French fries. We saw Chucky. Yeah, David and Zach did a documentary. They worked on a documentary on Netflix. You guys should watch it. Dave and Zach worked on that.
Shudder.
Shudder.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Shudder. And watch Doc of Chucky.
Watch it on Shudder.
Or try to watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, and look for their names in the credits because it's good.
It's real good.
We did have fun the other night. So as much as we could remember, I remember everything. I know that at one point we did go to Ye Rustic. It was Lee's birthday. We were celebrating, and we went over to Ye Rustic, and that was a nice time.
I think it was what we were doing all day before Ye Rustic that made the dinner less memorable.
Oh yeah, I showed up late to the party. I was at work, and then I showed up. But then, I had a great time. It was fun. It was the gang. We got the band back together.
Yeah, the band.
We did some jams.
Boy, did we jam? Oh man! And then we walked by an abandoned apartment complex. Whole complex.
We should have partied in there.
We should have gone in there, but you know what? We were like, no, we owe it to the people to do another episode. We're not going in there and getting killed by somebody.
Is it haunted? It looked haunted.
It's probably haunted too. You know what would suck is if you got in there and there's some psycho killer in there and it's haunted. Kiss.
That's what that means.
I can't speak.
It means
kiss, yeah. Kiss means with ghost.
Psycho killer with a ghost.
Psycho killer kiss. Far
better.
Yeah.
See?
I think we did that appropriately.
Code.
Psycho killer with a ghost. Yeah, no, it couldn't be French for anything. It's
French for with a ghost.
French for
yeah.
For whatever makes the most sense, that's what it is.
You know, that reminds me.
I'm joking.
I read a statistic that, and someone can fact check me on this because it's probably me just being dumb and I got the statistic wrong. But I thought I read somewhere that like 79% of American adults have a reading or literacy 6th grade or less level.
How
really?
many percent?
That's not surprising.
79?
79.
Too high.
That's almost
That's
80%.
too high, right?
Are you too high? Are we too high? What happened there? That doesn't make any sense.
we're
Well,
not gonna
it makes
talk
perfect
about
sense. There was that TV show with Jeff Foxworthy as the game show host. Are you smarter than a sixth grader? And most people aren't.
And honestly, those questions were way harder than anything I had to answer in sixth grade. I'm
Kids are
pretty
doing
sure.
math all
I don't
weird
know, I
now.
failed sixth grade. So
Yeah.
You failed sixth grade? Sixth grade was.
I don't think I did fail. I wouldn't have gotten to seventh grade.
Sixth grade ain't nothing.
But
We don't
I
like
don't
sixth
remember much of sixth grade. I do remember it was at a Catholic school, and I remember having sex ed taught to me by a nun.
I thought you said you remember having
then
sex.
I thought that was weird.
Yeah. By a nun. That is ironic. Because she's probably had none. No, that's not a good joke.
I don't remember.
You never know someone's
until high
history,
school.
but
You didn't have sex ed till high school?
I don't know, man. I'm trying. I don't remember
did
the
eighth grade.
that I ate there.
Sex ed in like second grade.
sex ed in second grade, sex ed in second. That's hard to say. I had it in seventh grade. I think seventh grade was when we had sex ed.
You guys didn't have sex ed when you were like really like?
No, we like learned about puberty and stuff. I guess.
Yeah, that was all part of sex ed.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, that was like fourth grade, I think.
Yeah, you watched the cartoon of the cat jumping on a diving board. For some reason, that's supposed to explain
Are you
things
kidding
to
me?
you.
What was this?
That doesn't make any sense.
Dave,
Oh,
cartoon cat with a boner jumping on a diving board. You see the boner swim shorts. Someone else had to have seen this.
Nobody saw
my God,
this.
it's
Lee.
gonna
I
make
think
it
you're
into the
making this
commercial
up.
this week, though.
I think that's a. Oh no!
Good luck,
I think there's a
AI.
fever dream you had.
No, I remember. Maybe it's not a cat.
Yeah. Chat,
Maybe.
Can we?
Chat, get on the cat.
Somebody
Boner
help.
cat. Hashtag boner cat.
Come on, man.
That's my favorite button. That might just stay for next week.
Yeah, come on, man. Might have to stay. Each week we do a different person gets to be in charge of the soundboard.
Fuck it.
Aries in charge of the master
Aries got the
board
master
that
board.
Nobody can figure out the keystrokes for.
Harry is the
There's
master
too many.
boarder.
No, I do master board.
Could we invent something?
All over this show, he masterboards.
He
For
built
me,
that
Dave.
Mastered that board.
Yeah.
Mastered that board.
All kinds of news. Well, I'm glad I don't watch the news, and I'm glad I don't know anything more than a sixth grader. I think that life is better that way, almost. Is it?
It's going to be illegal to be educated, and it's going to be one of the many dumb laws. And when you're going to say why,
You're gonna have your
you're going
hands
to say because it's the law.
We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's because it's the law. Every week or every other week, sometimes we do this thing called Because It's the Law. It's a game show where you can guess which law is the fake law or the real law. Which one is it? Is it two fake laws?
But it's just a multiple choice quiz.
You try explaining
with the theme of dumb American laws.
Dumb American laws. You got to guess the real law, the actual real law. Put that letter in the comments, in the chat, if you want to play along with Because It's the Law, ladies and gentlemen.
Now I got to tell everyone, we've upped the ante here.
Is that right?
Because it's the law.
Yeah.
We've upped it. Each question will now have 4 possible answers.
Oh, come on.
That's too many.
4 possible answers.
That's just an extra chance for me to get it right. I went from a 33% chance
to a 44%.
You were on that Foxworthy show, weren't you?
Yes, ma'am. Anyway, in Connecticut, which unusual item is banned from being sold on Sundays? A. Pickles without a proper bounce. B. Toothpaste with cinnamon flavor. C. Margarine. D. Couches.
Dude,
I know this. It's easy. This is an easy one, Dave. Listen,
In
if you didn't,
Connecticut.
if it didn't jump out at you right away, I don't know, man.
I got an idea.
Was jump the clue?
It's clearly you can't sell a pickle that doesn't bounce. What are you, crazy?
Which
That's
unusual
nuts.
item is banned from being sold specifically on Sunday?
Yeah, specifically on Sunday. If you
Pickles
want a
without
pickle,
proper bounce, toothpaste with cinnamon flavor, margarine, or couches.
I'm telling you, it's that pickle bounce. Because on any day, if you try to sell me a pickle that doesn't bounce, you're fired.
I've heard about the pickle thing, but
We've talked about the pickle bounce before. There are laws about bouncing pickles.
was it on a Sunday?
And was it Connecticut?
The cinnamon in the toothpaste thing's throwing me off because it makes me feel like it's gonna have something to do with like
It's Sunday and cinnamon's a little unholy.
Yeah,
it's
like
a little spicy.
It's a witch's spice.
Yeah, listen.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or
Can't-
is it couches?
Oh, listen, guys.
I see you skipped over.
If you've ever been to Ann Arbor, Michigan, there's a place called Zingerman's, and it's a crazy big deli that makes the most delicious, crazy sandwiches and all kinds of deli things. And it's a long, huge line. And when you order a sandwich, you have a choice between the new pickle and the old pickle. Now, let me tell you, always pick the old pickle. You got to pick the old pickle.
You don't go with a new pickle. You give the
can't
new
get a
pickle
new
a chance
pickle.
to become an old pickle.
Barely bounces. You got to get the
Now,
old pickle.
I know there was a furniture store called Weekends Only that was only open on weekends. I don't know if they had them in Connecticut.
Oh,
You're making me rethink this. Oh. Oh no.
But that place wouldn't be able to exist in Connecticut. How could they sell a couch?
Oh man. I'm sticking with pickle. I think it's a pickle situation.
Pickle.
You can't.
It worries me that we've talked about pickles.
We've been talking about pickles a lot.
Well, I had a pickle right before this. I admit it.
Any cinnamon talk.
Yeah.
Toothpaste
I ain't
with
ashamed.
Cinnamon. Is it even toothpaste at that point? My question.
That's like when you have cinnamon flavored gum and it's like a red hot or like a cinnamon flavored candy.
Big red. Yeah.
I tried brittling with cinnamon in the brittle, but it ended up tasting like Fireball candy. So
yeah,
that sounds great.
It sounds good, but with the peanuts, it was kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it.
Fire.
When was the last time you had a Fireball?
Oh, that's a long time.
Long time.
It's like an atomic Fireball.
So
Sony Spike
in
wants pickles
Connecticut,
now.
which unusual item is banned from being sold?
I'm gonna go get some
We're
pickles.
Still on the first question.
I'm gonna get a pickle right now. I think I'm ready for a
Chair's
pickle.
just spinning. Well, if he's going pickle, I'll go toothpaste. I don't care.
You're going toothpaste? We got 2 other options. You can do margarine or couches.
They're too close to. It's too. I was fine with 3. The fact that there's 4 now, I want nothing to do with the third one now. I just want give me the first 2. There's
While you guys
reasoning
figure this
behind
out, I'm
it.
gonna get a pickle.
Well, okay.
I don't care.
We're live.
Make me think about pickles too much.
This is chaos.
Nope.
I got pickles here. A whole pickle jar. Jar full of pickles. Not full. Mostly empty because I ate a lot of them.
All right.
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
Yeah. Let's just do this.
Yeah, we got let's find out.
We got A, D.
Okay, let's see. We got A, we got D, we got okay. Well, I have to say, in Connecticut, margarine is banned from being sold on Sundays. This law dates back to the early 20th century when dairy lobbyists worked to protect butter's market share. Margarine was seen as a cheaper, threatening alternative and was banned in various ways, including this odd restriction.
Did you guys like a pickle?
You son of a bitch!
That's like a, what is it, a Gershon? What do they call them? Nope.
I ate the whole pickle. Well, what's the next question?
Yeah, we gotta move on from this. I'm hungry.
The next question is pickles. All right. Now we know there are some weird laws in this country. This country has one state that has a lot of weird laws in it, and that's Texas. But there's only one weird law in Texas, which you must notify the law enforcement before committing.
Okay.
You must notify law enforcement 24 hours in advance before committing which crime in Texas? A, cattle theft. B, bank robbery. C, moonshine distilling. Or D, marrying your cousin.
I made faces for each one of those answers. I don't know. I think you could probably marry your cousin in a lot of states in this country, unfortunately.
No, that's not about the crime. It's about.
I think if you
notify law enforcement 24 hours in advance of committing this crime, it's an extra crime.
Oh, okay.
If you don't notify.
Well, don't
notify them. It's an extra.
Yeah, if you're going to marry a cousin, don't call the cops.
I feel like that would be the choice, though, because for some reason, I think by notifying the cops, they're not gonna do anything. I don't.
They usually don't.
Yeah, I don't. I don't like this the whole 4-answer thing's throwing me off.
Yeah, I gotta switch it up sometimes.
Every time I've called the cops in LA, they show up very, very, very late, like an hour or two late. And then when you call 911,
so maybe call an hour in advance of the crime that's being committed, and
like a pre-crime,
an hour late.
That's like Minority Report. I don't know if I could do that yet, but I said
better if you're in Texas. Every
time the cops show up, they go like this. They go like, so what do you want to do? So what do you want to do about it? And I'm like, maybe you could do your job about it. And then they just leave.
Bad guy.
Yeah, they just leave usually
when they're talking to you.
Yeah.
What are the options again?
A, cattle theft. B, bank robbery. C, moonshine distilling. D, marrying your cousin.
So it's a crime to report.
To not notify.
Oh.
So they're saying, like, if you don't notify us of this crime you're committing in 24 hours, it's an extra crime.
Oh, so I got to be like, hey, cops, I'm gonna go rob the bank tomorrow.
24 hours, I'm about to go commit this crime.
That's what I was saying. I said, hey, cops, I'm gonna go rob this bank tomorrow. Why don't you cut me a break? Because I'm letting you know ahead of time.
Exactly.
So I want one less charge if you catch me.
Does that mean you're going with B, bank robbery?
I'm going with bank robbery.
That one stands out to me for some reason.
As the one that you should notify?
Well, for being goofy, somehow some old law.
Marrying your cousin isn't the goofy one.
Banks get robbed like an inordinate amount. Banks get robbed so often that we don't even know how often banks get robbed. Way more often than you would think, actually, and people don't get caught. So I'm just saying we should rob a bank. That's what. But we're letting everybody know first.
On the Patreon.
We're letting everyone know first, so we're good. We can't catch us.
As long as it's within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really remember most of the other options, so I'm gonna go with bank.
So you're both going with bank robbery. What do we got in the chat? We got any bank robberies?
We got Ace. A and B.
Okay, well, you know what? In Texas, you must notify law enforcement 24 hours in advance before committing cattle theft.
Cattle theft. There's a band called Cattle Decapitation. That's a real thing.
That's why I didn't.
Let me show you.
That's why I didn't.
I'm going to show you. Lee doesn't believe me.
Law seems like a bad joke, but actually it existed to discourage cattle rustlers, which were a big problem in Texas history. And it's unclear to how many criminals actually gave notice. It was a law based in reverse psychology. And that's you can't do laws.
Okay, all right. I guess that
I believe you, Aristotle. I
kind of like that.
I believe
that's the Whiskey A Go Go 10 years ago, and there's a band called Cattle Cattle Decapitation.
Different cameras. Wait, go.
That's
back.
okay.
Whoa.
I got it ready. I got it queued up for you. You can't even read it still. Cattle Decapitation. Look, you're gonna have to watch it on the feed there. Cattle Decapitation, actual band.
There was another band that Sam, my brother, went to. I believe he went to. It was Goat Punishment. Have you ever heard of that?
That doesn't. I haven't heard of that.
Goat
Sounds
Punishment
horrible.
is if you get a chance to see Goat Punishment, I would do it because that is Weezer going under their pseudonym.
Oh.
And they play small shows under Goat Punishment.
Nora Jones is in a punk band also.
Change that up.
Nora Jones
is in a punk band?
Yeah, she wears like a pink wig.
The name of the band?
I was going to say, that's a good name for a band. Nora Jones is in a punk band.
Yeah, she moonlights as a punk rocker, actually.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. She's a...
Hell yeah.
She wears a wig and everything and plays like thrash punk. Look at this. That's Nora Jones. This is how we do. This is the technology level we have. I'll just show you my phone.
Before we go any further, are we supposed to be paying attention on this quiz? Is there like some
You're
sort of
always
pattern?
supposed to pay attention, Dave.
So I thought,
Never don't pay attention.
Never don't, not always.
Always
definitely never
don't
always
pay attention.
Is that an acronym for something? Always AD.
ABC.
It sounds to me.
There's gonna be a D in this quiz. I quit.
It sounds to me, Dave, like you're fishing for answers. Well, in Oregon, it's illegal to use what while fishing?
Fish.
A lasso. B, explosives. C, a yo-yo. D, a laser pointer.
Listen, I know for a fact that yo-yos were invented as a hunting weapon. And that's true. That's what the yo-yo first started out as and then people started doing tricks and doing the cat's cradle and doing all around the world stuff. But before they did that, they were hunting fish with a yo-yo, and it's illegal. You can't do that. It's against the law.
You're going to see a yo-yo for fishing.
Correct. That is absolutely correct. You cannot.
C for correct.
Yeah. That's it. You can't go fishing with that.
What was D? What was D?
D
you sure about that?
Yeah. The laser pointer.
Yeah, I'll go with D.
You're going D, laser pointer.
Well, you made it a point to put D in this quiz. Explosives sounds totally sane in this insane world.
That's true.
So what's left? A yo-yo.
I'll give you a phone a friend. Hello, it's me. Hi, Dave. Explosives is legal.
Okay. Look at that.
So great. Now we're down to 3 answers again.
Can you do a 50-50? Can we do 50-50?
Just bribe Lee into giving us all the answers.
You have left.
I'm just grooving. All right.
I'm going D.
You're going what?
D.
D? Laser pointer?
Laser pointer.
Aristotle, your final answer is C, a yo-yo?
It's obviously yo-yo. Everybody knows you can't use a yo-yo to go fishing. What, are you crazy?
In Oregon, it is illegal to use a yo-yo while fishing.
I told you.
It's for fishing.
for fishing.
Hey guys,
Is that a
difference? You're going to jail for this one. I don't know what the difference would be. But if that's my way out of the wrong answer, then Your
I
Honor.
like picturing a guy fishing, but also just yo-yoing.
That's what I thought.
Just getting attacked by
I got a bite.
police.
I wonder if you could like rig your fishing, your fishing pole up so it has like a yo-yo extension.
This law specifically bans using yo-yos to catch fish because it's considered unsporting. Likely arose from someone attempting this bizarre technique, leading lawmakers to preemptively outlaw it before it caught on.
Okay, so how did you guys picture fishing with a yo-yo?
Like this.
You gotta like
You
knock it on the head.
on the fish's head.
I think you put the worm on the end of the yo-yo and you go like that into the water and then you pull it back up and you got a fish on there too.
Oh. What if the worm is the string of the yo-yo?
Feed the fish.
You're trying to feed the fish.
Yo-yo.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how
possible.
that works, eh?
You can't do that.
But bonking him in the head, that's how it works?
Well, you're never sure the fish is gonna bite it off, right?
It's gonna bite it off, yo-yo.
In Rhode Island, I got a question. In Rhode Island, what is it illegal to bite off during a fight? You're in a fight with someone. There's only one body part that's actually illegal to bite off.
Okay.
In Rhode Island,
it's definitely not
someone's ear.
A.
No. Too obvious.
Is it B, a man's mustache? C, a person's finger?
Okay.
Carrot.
We know about the carrot.
Yep.
Carrot.
And D, another man's comb over.
Listen, I got.
All right. B and D.
I'm coming in hot.
It's gotta be. Look, it's illegal to. I don't know. I want to say ear because we were watching the Mike Tyson fight the other day, and like clearly it is legal for Mike Tyson to bite someone's ear off in the 90s.
Yeah,
that's what he did back in the day. So
I don't
can't
know
be
if he was
ear.
in Rhode Island though.
I don't know either.
You don't know, or you won't say.
I'm pretty sure actually that he was not in Rhode Island.
Well, what do you think? What are the other answers besides ear?
A man's mustache, a person's finger, or another man's comb over.
See, finger could make sense because, like, what if they're
Because of the
throwing a
carrot
punch
bite force,
and you just catch it in your mouth and you just
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that 10 times.
But think about how fucked up it would be if you're in a fight and a dude just his face comes up to yours and he grabs your mustache in his teeth and just rips. Like how
That's a
terrible
crime
that
of passion, I think.
That would hurt so much. Oh my gosh.
It's between mustache and comb over for me. And here's why. Because, look, what you just described is horrific and sounds like it should be banned from legality. But a comb over, that's ungentlemanly. If somebody is trying to sport a comb over, they're trying to, you're humiliating them on a new level. So I think it's comb over.
You have to legally do your best to keep it.
Yeah. Because that's unsportsmanlike, biting someone's comb over.
That's so messed up.
You're
way worse than biting.
You're not keeping up the charade anymore.
You can bite off my ear, you can bite off my finger, but if you show other people that I'm actually balding,
see,
how dare you?
That's the one odd That's the one odd thing out right there. The comb over. That's the only thing that's not real. My fingers are real. My mustache is real. My ears, I've seen them only in the mirror though, or in pictures. I can't look at my own ears.
No.
Anymore.
I didn't even think about that.
Right.
Try
anymore.
Well, not
you say you can't look at your ears anymore.
Not since I was one cell. Not since I was a zygote, a blastula. I can see every part.
Laser pointer.
It's laser pointer.
What is that?
In Rhode Island, it's illegal to bite off somebody's ear.
Oh, it's illegal. That was too obvious.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. This law stems back to historical bare-knuckle brawls where biting an opponent's ear was actually common tactic. Rhode Island decided to make it officially illegal because you should fight fair.
Yeah. Even if it's an illegal street fight, you should fight fair.
Yeah.
And call the cops 24 hours ahead if you don't want to get an extra charge.
On a Sunday.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have paid attention.
Nope.
I haven't been watching anything.
I don't know. The order of the answers.
I haven't heard anything.
I'm blissfully ignorant. I'm not as smart as a 6th grader, and I'm happy about it.
Well, then you don't know shit.
Last one was A.
That's correct.
Because if you paid attention, the order of the answers were C-A, C-A. Caca. Now, you better hope you know shit. Because in the bonus question...
Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for.
Because it's the law. If you lose this bonus question...
Yeah.
You have to change Donald Trump's diapers.
Oh.
It's the law. And you gotta do it with your hands tied behind your back.
Doing it well.
I feel like...
Dave, I looked at you for that for some reason. I don't know why.
I feel like there's got to be a way to include you in on this bonus
Nope,
question.
I made the quiz. I make the punishment.
So you have to be there to verify it.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to watch. You have to at least provide the diaper.
Can I answer before the question?
Well, honestly, no. Remember the show, the show Morning Joe? It's just going to be on that show so the nation can watch.
Oh, okay.
I remember it.
MSNBC.
It would be a public holiday.
Still
6 o'clock in the morning. So like you know, a lot of people are going to
You can
miss
still go to work.
Yeah. You can still go to work after seeing it.
Everybody just walks into work. Did you watch? Yeah.
All right. Bonus question. This one's a big one. This one's a naughty one.
You have to provide the clean and dirty. You have to
Minnesota,
provide the diaper.
It's illegal to do what in bed?
Oh boy.
Eat cookies.
A, sleep with your shoes on. B, sing the national anthem. C, eat garlic. Or D, perform stunts with your pet pig.
Perform stunts with your pet pig? First of all,
okay.
I don't have a pet pig. Okay, I want one. I want a pet pig. But if I go to Minnesota, I can't do stunts in bed.
Well, maybe you can. I'm not saying that you can't.
Oh,
I'm not saying you can. But I am saying that's D, and we haven't once used a D, and I added D's to all of these.
That's true.
Exactly.
I'm with Judella 78.
Telling us that.
If it was D, it would be cacad past tense.
Oh, right. So it's going to all spell a word. See? No.
Your cab?
Cow. I do think it is. Yeah.
What?
Well, I'm just saying, if I have a pet pig, we're doing stunts, man. We're doing fun tricks. We're doing backflips.
I think that law was made because somebody got hurt doing it.
Doing a pig?
Doing a stunt.
What is this, Black Mirror?
Well, honestly, think about okay, you're in a bedroom, right? This is Minnesota. We're talking it's cold.
Cold, yeah.
We're back in old Western times, probably. Someone's wrestling with a pig. That pig gets excited. It's so loud. That's how they discovered bacon.
You got that sound clip? Here
That was at 57 minutes into the live stream. If anybody wants to clip that. Look, all I'm thinking about Minnesota is that Prince is from there, the Mall of America is there, and the biggest ball of twine is also in Minnesota. I know that because I know the song by Weird Al called The Biggest Ball of Twine in Minnesota.
These are all excellent points.
And you seem to be shying us away from all the other answers, Lee, with your
Yeah. Well, there is A, sleep with your shoes on. And then there's also B, singing the national anthem. And then you could go with C, eating garlic in bed.
Look, I can't get this pig out of my head. I feel like we're just jumping up and down on the bed. We're doing like kind of, we're just.
And laws are usually meant to disable joy, right?
Is he jumping up with all 4 hooves, or is he on his hind?
We're not.
I bet you pigs are cuddly.
It's performing stunts.
Performing you guys stunts right now.
You guys could be recreating something from Avatar 2, Way of the Water. I don't know.
I don't.
You could be doing something from Over the Top where there's no jumping at all. It's just an arm wrestling competition.
What a great story. What a wonderful,
Dave,
heartfort story about arm wrestling.
The phone. Did you just say over the top question mark?
Seen some weird thing.
You haven't seen over
some weird movie. We're talking. Hey, Sylvester Stallone. I'm in Over the Top. Hey, it's arm wrestling.
Did we watch that together?
Yeah.
Dave, you were there.
You and I did. Yeah, Dave, Dave, you and we did watch that together.
Yeah, you were there.
Wait, we were all 3 watched that together. Only we didn't record it, so there's no proof.
Yeah. The little wormhole says, "Wow, you guys are still on." That is, I don't know. Do you want us to be canceled? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you razzing us? Are you trolling us right now?
The quiz yet?
Listen, you can't cancel us. We're on YouTube and Twitch. We can't cancel that.
We could theoretically phone a friend for this one.
Yeah.
You guys can phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
Ask the chat. Phone a friend. Maybe 50-50 now that we have a D in the chat. D in the chat? That sounds dirty.
I think that's what makes it. I think that's what makes me have to pick D.
Yeah.
Perform stunts with your pet pig.
Well, that on top of it, I think I've
on top of it being about the pet pig.
I've heard something somewhere at some point about a law. About doing something in bed, and then they outlawed it because people were getting hurt. I don't know that it was with stunts with a pig.
I just know that
so I'm curious to see.
I'm gonna eat pickles with my pig in bed. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cuddle with my pig. We're gonna do stunts. We're gonna eat pickles. It's gonna be great.
I sure hope the pig's name isn't Pickles.
I got a pickle right here. A real live actual pickle.
Okay, we're going to get to the answer right now because people's got work in the morning. In Minnesota, it is illegal to sleep with your shoes on in bed.
Unbelievable.
Well, believe this, Dave. This strange law likely stems from older public health or cleanliness standards. Sleeping with shoes on was considered unhygienic and disrespectful to shared living spaces, especially in inns or communal settings. That's because back in the day, we all used to share beds a lot more, and it was considered rude if you kept your shoes on because it would dirty the bed.
Right. No,
you'd have horse shit, horse piss, pig nuggin.
But that's twice that you've bait and switch, or you haven't even. I don't even know what to call it.
But you know what this means, guys. 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 You know what this means.
Hello, can I finish? Please, can I finish? Okay, I'm finished.
You know what this means?
No.
It means I can perform stunts in bed with my pig. It's totally legal.
Oh, you're right.
You can.
This is a win.
You can.
Honestly,
this is a win all around. Except for the fact that both of you got it wrong, and now you are Donald Trump's official head of the Donald Trump diaper changing committee. You will have to do it hands tied behind your back, but you will be given the essential tools that have little grooves in it for your teeth. So you can pick the tools up with your teeth.
I'll do it if he's infirmed and not running the country. I will do that.
No, he is on Air Force One.
Yes.
He is on Air Force One. He is, but you just heard the nuclear codes. So the quicker you get that shitty diaper out of his butt and get the clean one on, you can give us the codes on the show.
What are we going to do with the codes?
We're going to tell him to Stony Spike or Glory.
We're going to blow up Canada?
I'm gonna drop it directly on me.
Yeah.
Guys.
He's gonna be dissociating for a long time.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be thinking about that dog dancing in the galaxy.
That is.
Ooh, that
I
was
think
very
that
similar,
should be the card every week. Just a dog.
Yes.
That's the
dancing
intro.
dog.
That's the intro card. Wow, that was a great game. Was that because it's the law?
That was the whole game because it's the law.
That was because of this law. These laws are crazy. It's the biggest, it's the fastest growing game show taking America by force because it's the law. Thank you for playing, y'all. What a fun time. I don't think I got any one of them right, except for the one about the yo-yo. I do remember the yo-yo thing. I definitely got the yo. Look, I used to play. Did you guys ever have a yo-yo?
You did get yo-yo.
Yeah,
I have
yo-yos.
yo-yo. I could walk the dog. I could come back up.
Yeah. Did you ever get the ones that like light up? The ones that the yo-yos when you yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
those were always fun.
Did they ever come to your school and try to sell them?
I was just gonna say. I remember they had my school.
yo-yos or something, and they
sell you
like a yo-yo
yo-yos
show.
Yeah, they'd have a yo-yo show
That's
where they're
cool.
like, you could learn all the tricks.
Why did they come to my school?
Don't do
then?
drugs. And then one guy that had a guy come into my school and bend a frying pan with his bare hands.
Why?
That's
Because
that's useless.
Strong.
Why is he gonna bend
He also
it?
ripped a phone book. This was an assembly. We went into
That's easy.
the fucking bleachers, and they had a whole show where these guys ripped phone books and bent frying pans, and somehow it was supposed to help you with the strength of your brain.
Bending a frying pan. I saw the Shaolin monks at the Lollapalooza do similar things with like iron thing, like cast iron that smash it over their head and it would break into pieces, and they would do all kinds of like feats where they would they'd lean their whole body weight onto like a spear, like a pointed spear, and they'd lean it on their neck. It was really intense, and I was kind of there. I was like a teenager at Lollapalooza going, "When's Soundgarden coming on?" But when I was a kid, Actually, it was cool. We had circus week at my school. Similarly, these guys came to, and we saw an assembly where they were juggling and doing all kinds of tricks. And that's when I learned to juggle, because they went to our gym class all week and they showed us different types of circus skills. And I learned to juggle from that in 6th grade. And I still can juggle.
Sometimes I think we all, she was brought up juggling as well.
See that? Motivational jugglers.
The disease.
We don't have enough. Sometimes I see a juggler on the street, though. If you park at a red light, there'll be like a juggler, like walks in front of all the cars and does some juggling, and then, you know, tries not to get killed.
You should be able to throw money at them, and they'd have to incorporate that into their, like, you'd be like, okay, here you go.
Yeah. And it's way more impressive if they don't do it when they're allowed to cross. If they just walked into the middle of traffic and did it.
Yeah.
That's doing it under pressure. That's that impresses me.
I thought you were going to say when they least expect it, and just like, here, and you just throw them like several things at once.
They gotta just do it.
Just keep throwing them crumpled up dollars.
Like surprise, surprise juggler. Yeah.
I want to know.
Give me dollars when you stop juggling them. Like, let's see how many you can do.
If you drop them, you don't get to keep them.
You want to see good juggling? Check out how I take this juggling subject and move it to the next subject. Has anyone here seen Long Legs? I just watched it. I got to talk about it with somebody.
I've not seen Long Legs.
To see it.
Who's in Long Legs?
Was anyone in the chat seen Long Legs?
Ticklish Cage?
Is he in my review of it? Real short Lee's movie corner review. Nick Cage, phenomenal performance. Everything very unnerving. That is the perfect depiction of Long Legs. I don't know if I got it.
Nicolas Cage.
I loved it, but I don't know if I understood it.
I think there's a lot of movies now they're making that.
And I do know. Okay, I'm saying this. I love the movie, but I am tired of this new thing where, like, if they're trying to sell it as this elevated horror movie, the music is always like really loud and just showing like a tree.
Yeah,
It's a really good movie. I suggest checking it out. Nicolas Cage gives one of the best performances I've seen him give, but it's very confusing and it doesn't spoon feed you what you need to know. So afterwards, you're like,
yeah.
All right. I like a movie.
That's my review.
Is it a math demon?
Math demon, isn't it?
It's not a math demon. No, it's not a math demon. It's but it is okay. So it's not a small spoiler, but it is very much like Silence of the Lambs if Jodie Foster's character was a psychic for the FBI.
That's actually fascinating.
It's a cool, it's really cool. They dive into that aspect of the FBI a little bit, which I haven't seen in any movies, really.
People used to actually get remote viewers to try to solve crimes and find missing people. That was like a thing in like
kind of what she is.
70s and 80s
on this like 40-year-old serial killer case.
That's
they can't
like
figure
the
out
Russian,
so they bring her in, and it's really good.
The Russian police, I think, would do that in the 80s, and they still might. Like they consult like psychics and remote viewers to find missing people and criminals.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, Glowworm. There is an algorithm. Wow, that's right. Yeah, there is an algorithm.
The algorithm.
You guys gotta watch it.
I guess I gotta see it. The algorithm is what we're gonna all worship,
which is weird because that was like way pre-algorithm.
I don't know it. Are we just going to get like all of the information that is just designed specifically for each one of us from now on, and we'll never be exposed to anything else? Yeah, we'll never be exposed to anything that is.
You just coined the nail on the coffin, man.
We're siloed, man.
Break the hay on the horse's snout.
We're just gonna. I honestly think that the algorithm, this is a deep thought, the algorithm is what we're going to refer to as just like the weather or like whatever. It's like today, the algorithm's kind of weird today, right? You're feeling the algorithm today? It's kind of strange.
It's the new Mercury. It's the new Mercury.
It's like just going to be all encompassing.
Trying to tell me something.
Yeah. And with like algorithm feels a little off today.
Rising.
We need to adjust the algorithm. That'll be like a government job. Like,
hey, when this airs, we're gonna be getting the bomb cyclone. Talking about
cyclones, algorithms and patterns.
We're getting cyclones.
The Northwest is gonna get a bomb cyclone.
Washington's getting hit right now.
Does that mean it's a really good cyclone? Like it's the bomb?
No, it's the opposite.
Yeah,
that's bad. I didn't watch.
See, I heard whatever units it is that they measure it by, if it drops 24 in 24 hours, it turns into a bomb cyclone. And this one, they said, dropped 50 in 18 hours.
50 inches?
Not whatever unit. I don't know.
I know they're getting like several months worth of rain in the next 48 hours.
Yeah, I don't know if it's not barometric.
I gotta say,
it's something else.
Well, you know, that is one of the detriments of me not watching any news. I didn't know we were getting a bomb cyclone. Thank you for that.
See, okay, next one, I'll have more actual news to tell you. This will be fun. You'll be like Bubble Boy, and I'll get to tell you all of the world's news. And some of it will be fake news. The audience will be able to chime in and say, that's not true, silly. And I will find the people who left that.
So you'll be like my own little Facebook. You'll just be my own
experiment.
Yeah, you'll just be like my Twitter feed, I guess.
Yeah,
just feeding me fake news. Look, I'm not watching anything. Maybe that's my thing. Okay, I'm not going to watch any of the news. I'm just going to find out what's going on in the world through our own show. That is how.
At some point, I'm going to be talking about like vaccines don't help people.
Yeah, I see dead people.
That was my RFK Jr. impression.
Oh, brainworm.
Yeah.
That's what I call him.
He's got something up with his throat. I don't know what happened, but I don't feel bad making fun of him because I don't like him.
He's not a good guy.
That's a reason to make fun of somebody.
He takes chainsaws and defiles whale carcasses with them. That's not a really cool thing to do. And dumps dead bears in parks.
Oh, did you hear Dr. Oz, along with RFK Jr., are in charge of the health administration?
Okay, Dr. Oz, the TV doctor.
Dr. Oz, the TV
Dr.
doctor.
Oz.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Guy
the
that
one.
Tries
The
to
one who
relate
said
to
that,
everyday people by talking about how hard it is to get a charcuterie board together, and he's trying to talk to his
2 to 3% of kids
doesn't
going back to
believe
school.
Yeah, which was like several thousand kids dying, going back to school. He also doesn't believe that you deserve health care if you don't have insurance. So
that's a doctor whose first line in their oath is first do no harm.
Yeah, right.
Like that guy swore that. Do no harm. Seems to be not really doing.
Honestly, I'm going to say it right here. Oprah needs to be held accountable for some of this shit.
Yeah,
I feel like we've talked about this before, but she's the one who brought us Dr. Phil, and she's the one who brought us Dr. Oz.
Yeah.
If I find out that she had something to do with getting Joe Rogan on a podcast, so help me God.
He suggested doctor tents for poor people.
Yeah,
says Stony Spike.
Yeah, he did. Lord. Dr. Tents.
2 tents. People are effing around.
They keep saying that, but it's not fair because a lot of us didn't fuck around.
People are gonna die.
I'm tired of finding out. I've been screaming about Donald Trump specifically for almost 10 years, and I'm tired of finding out.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Don't watch the news. You won't find out anything.
You're going to see. That's the scary thing is you're going to find out. It's just going to be more of a shock to you when it comes. That's
this is the thing. Sincerely, like even not watching the news. Just last week when I was like walking down the street and there was a motorcade of people trying to run through with their Trump flags and all on through this neighborhood, which I found to be obviously it was like antagonistic. It was at the very least. And also just some of the racist stuff I'm just seeing online. It's like, well, I guess everybody's emboldened. Great.
Yeah, it's weird. They got this like new confidence. Don't know why.
Yeah.
Possibly have anything to do with anything else.
It's
terrible. Know what? You're right, though, Glow Wormhole. The entire U.S. has been fucking around.
Yeah. Well, I do think it's the world is very disappointed in the fact that they rely on us.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? So the Electoral College, Sam brought this point up once. It is weird now, like that all of Europe has to worry about the decisions of like Oklahoma once every 4 years. Like the whole world has to, because the U.S. is such a huge economic power. Like the Electoral College is making decisions for the entire world.
Yeah, it's a terrible system.
We gotta get rid of that.
It doesn't work anymore. It's not
so
practical.
Dumb. And because of these people, these fucking people, God, the climate and all the people.
Make a wish. Count to 3.
Hold your breath.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people. Obviously, we learned tonight that people are not smarter than a 6th grader, an 11-year-old. So this is what we've learned tonight. And 11-year-olds,
man,
people who aren't even as smart as an 11-year-old are running the world. That's where we're at. It sucks being a person who like constantly throughout life is like, how do I improve on this life journey? How do I improve myself and my relationships with others?
Every day.
There you go. That's the way you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have solved. That is how you deal with this world. You don't improve yourself. You smoke weed every day. Look, people, I feel like there's just no interest in some people to want to better themselves or want to better the world. And people who want to get better, we have to stick together and start a cult. We got to start our own cult where you can do whatever you want. It's a cult. Just come to our cult. You're free. Do whatever you want.
What are you, a fucking communist?
Yes. We should start a commune.
Yes, indeed.
We should all start a commune. Right? Like a country-sized commune.
I've never seen one that works out, though.
No.
It always ends in death and tragedy.
But what about these democracies?
Well, we didn't do one.
Yeah, it's true. It's not our cult. Well, we're starting a cult. If you go to patreon.com/Stoning Rolls, join our cult for $6 a month. You get a whole extra hour of content. Plus, indoctrination into the Stoning Rolls cult.
Yeah, and we eat pickles live on the air. It's crazy.
And sometimes we even post little pictures and stuff in the Discord.
Discord's fun now.
The Discord is fun, and I love everyone involved.
Yeah, so if you want to join our Patreon, go to patreon.com/thestoningrolls, and you get access to our Discord, and we can talk to you live right there, and you can hang out all week there live. You could also probably listen to the show live there. I gotta figure that out.
Real quick shout out to cohousing.org. Apparently there are a bunch of working communes in Portland.
Nice. Shout out to there, and I'm also going to put that card up on the screen, y'all, for if you want to take a screenshot of these are different various entities that you can contribute to or help support so that we can maintain our rights here. Planned Parenthood, National Center for Transgender Equality, Lambda Legal, and American
also
Civil.
Transgender Remembrance Day.
Yep. Let's take a moment to think about those individuals among us who we also love and support in their wish to be as free as you and me. Come on now, we can do it. Everybody can do it. We can do this together. And we're gonna go do this over there on Patreon and the Roach Clips. So go over there. We need to talk about food. Maybe we'll talk about food at the Roach Clips. But man, I am hungry. I didn't eat all day. So guys, come join us on Patreon. We'll see you there. We love y'all.
We got bye.
Oh my God, was that on the soundboard? No, we got
I bullshit.